Guys, I've got a 1500 milliamp 2S battery from Awanfi. I've got this off of eBay. It's also on Amazon. There are links in the description below to get this little battery if you want it. I'm going to put this on the ESR test, and then I'm going to give it a test run just simply for time up and down the yard or someplace in real low cut grass with the Red Cat Gen 8 and the TRX4 Sport. Both have stock motors and stock ESCs, and both are pretty much stock weight, you know, give or take a little bit, because neither one are completely stock. However, stock motor, stock ESC. So let's go ahead and get this thing on the ESR meter and get started. Take a look. Okay, so here's the battery. Let's check the temperature. So pretty much room temperature. And let's see what it's got. Now I've already got the ESR meter set for 1500 milliamps. So let's just see. We got 7.68 volts, so it's at storage charge. Overall pack ESR internal resistance 45.3 milliamps. That's kind of high. Let's go ahead and check the cells. Alright, 3.85 volts, 14.6 milliohms, 16C, 24 amps. Check the other cell. 3.85 volts, 16C, 13.92 milliohms, and 25.2 amps. I might heat this thing up and just to see what it's going to be like if it's a little bit warmer. We're coming into the summer months, so a 76-degree battery is not going to be normal. So I'll be right back. Okay, the battery's warmed up to probably a more normal temperature for the summer. Yeah, about 94 degrees sounds about right. Let's see, 7.68 volts, 31.2 milliohms. That's actually better than what it was at room temperature of 76 degrees. Now let's go ahead and see what the cells have got. Alright. See, now we're at 24C, 36 amps with a 6.96 milliohms. That's actually pretty nice. And that's more at a usable temperature. Let's check the other cell. And again, 24C, 36 amps. Now that is way more usable now that the battery's warmed up, which is pretty much what you're going to get, especially during the summer months anyway. Okay, we're using the TRX4 first. This is box stock except for the Bronco inner fenders. Now it also has a stock pinion gear and all that. There's the battery, fully charged. Here's the course. I'm just simply going to run it to the road and to the back. I'm not getting into any of the heavy grass, just simply going to go, hopefully hold a full throttle, make a turn, and just run till it goes dead. Got the timer running, and here it is on its maiden voyage, nice and slow. Here it is coming back. Now the huffing and puffing you're hearing is a stray dog that just decided to visit a little bit. Yep, she's kind of pretty. We're at the 15-minute mark and it is just running right along. No issues, full throttle the whole time. We're at the 20-minute mark and it just actually stopped. 20 minutes is what I get out of this. Wow, I expected a little more. Okay, here we are back in the shop. Let's take a look at motor temps. 95 degrees. What you're seeing is the battery voltage is too low to turn on the eye checker. That's what you're actually seeing. It is dead. So let's see what the ESC temps are. 84. So everything is cool. So 20-minute run on the stock Traxxas system and the TRX4 Sport. While we're here, let's check battery temps. 97.3 degrees Fahrenheit, 36.2 Celsius. With the battery totally dead, we're going to charge at 1.5 amps. That's a 1C charge rating. And when this thing finishes up, we're going to take a look and see just how many milliamps it actually takes to charge. Fully charged in 65 minutes and 22 seconds, 1492 milliamps. That is good enough for me. 1500 sounds about right. Here we are with the Red Cat Gen 8. See the 1500 milliamp 2S in there. I'm going to set the timer and see how long this truck can run. And it's coming on back from the very first start. Well, let's see. We're only about 30 seconds into it. Let's just keep on going. We're about 6 minutes in and nothing spectacular has happened yet. 11 minutes, 22 seconds. This is over halfway from where the tracks has shut off. Let's see. All right, we are 15 minutes in. Only 5 more minutes to go to beat the Traxxas. Will it get it? We're going to find out eventually. It has slowed down to a crawl, like really slow, and we are at the 17 minutes mark, and it has stopped. Oh, get some focus here. There we go. All right, let's check some temps real quick. 89.5, 102. 105 on the battery. So there you go. Just so you guys can hear, once again the battery is fully gone. Will not power up the Lipo meter. Let's charge. Okay, with the second charge, it actually made a full 1500 milliamps and said capacity. When you set the Prodigy 610 up for 1.5 amps, I mean you can actually set it for higher and capacity and all that, but I just set it for 1500 and it made it. So that's a good sign. Okay, so the battery ESR'd out actually pretty good to be such a small battery. It charged up, it took pretty much a full 1500 milliamps both times. I mean 1492 and then 1500 the charger shut off. So it is a 1500 milliamp battery. I got 17 minutes 50 seconds with the Gen 8 and almost an exact 20 minutes with the TRX4 Sport. Now 20 minutes doesn't sound like a whole lot, but nobody I know, including me, other than, for this particular test, runs one of these vehicles full throttle the entire time. I never lifted at all. It was just nothing but full throttle. The trucks were so slow you could just simply turn them without them flipping over. So it was just a very basic full throttle, all out 20-minute run for these trucks. So I would have to assume this small of a battery with these trucks right here on like normal driving would probably get 35 to 40 minutes out of a battery like this. And maybe if you go to a more efficient brushless system and drive it like you would these, kind of easy, you may even get over an hour out of this tiny little battery. The benefits to a tiny battery is less weight. Less weight, and you can shove these things in your pocket. This battery is $13 shipped on eBay, so it's also cheap. So I mean, it's cheap, simple, it works good. So, and yes, there are links in the description below to get this if you feel like you passed your visual test. So I like it. I want to find something to run it in. For the most part, these trucks run 3S when I drive them. But I do have some other little projects coming up where this battery is going to fit in just perfectly. So guys, I appreciate y'all watching. Stay tuned. I got a lot more on the way. Later.